These are DKSUKO slip-on shoes in the same way that Crocs are shoes. So we got a cardboard box. We have tissue paper wrapping. So I guess if you're going to be buying plastic and rubber shoes, it's nice that all the packaging is biodegradable and reusable. Alright, so here they are, waterproof rain shoes, slip-on. They have an internal liner, kind of a foam insole like you'd expect there. Now inside there is kind of a grid pattern on the sole here. See a decent amount of grip there. So I got these to use when going out into my garage. With COVID, we got used to wearing bare feet everywhere, so I wanted some shoes I could slip on when I'm going out and walking around in the garage and then take off and leave at the door. They're also useful if I want to go and take the trash outside, or just make a quick trip around the house where I don't want to get my house slippers wet from the dew on the grass. My feet go into a size 10.5 shoe, so I purchased size 11 because they're slip-ons and I don't mind if they're a little bit loose. So I don't like Crocs, but from a styling standpoint, they're kind of all plastic rubber, but they don't actually look bad. So I was going to say I'd never take these off the property, but it's possible I might walk to the mailbox with something like this. Alright, so they are plenty loose. I did order a half size up from my normal size, and I can definitely feel that they're loose, but they are slip-on kind of around the house shoes here. I'm not feeling that grid in the back, so the padding on the insoles is enough to protect me from that kind of waffle grid pattern on the back. Obviously I don't think I'd want to run around in these things. They're very loose on my foot. I'm going to wear them, not planning on wearing these for any long amount of time, so I'm not too worried about sweat building up and getting hot. They are waterproof and non-breathable. Okay, I wore these mostly just standing around in the house for 37 minutes now, and my feet are starting to feel slightly sweaty, and they get that tingly feeling when you have sweaty feet on plastic. Not bad. I think if I was walking around I would get more airflow in and out. But, these are perfectly fine for putting on to do a quick errand in the yard or going out to the garage to grab something. Obviously, you could wear them with socks, but if you're going to do that, I figure I might as well put on my tennis shoes. So I'm a little conflicted in my review on these guys. And the only thing really that puts me off is that this is a $40 price point shoe. And you go up to $60 or $80, you can get a pretty good pair of sneakers for that. And you can get house slippers in the $20 range that maybe are not waterproof. Now they are, they're pretty nice. They have this nice padding inside, which is pretty thick here. It's pretty standard insole there. And they have a nice grippy bottom, so I wouldn't feel bad going out in things. I mean, the thing is, if you go out where you need the sole, where you're getting mud and dirt all over these, then when you come back in the house, you can't really use them in the house. So at the $40 price points, these are kind of at the upper end, the most expensive Crocs that you might get. You can buy cheap Crocs in the $25 to $40 range for the nice Crocs. Now, styling wise, I like them a lot better. Just that's an aesthetical choice, but that's what I like. So it kind of comes down to, are you willing to pay a little bit more to have the fully enclosed shoe that will keep kind of more water off your feet than a Croc? So if you're wearing these with bare feet, you really don't care that it protects you from water a whole bunch. And if you're wearing them with socks, in my opinion, you should probably just put on some tennis shoes. But one thing I could think of is if you're going to a chemistry lab, they require closed-toe shoes. So if you're in a place that requires a closed toe, then this is definitely an upgrade. So all in all, the shoes are pretty good. I don't know if I would want to pay $40 for this pair of shoes. So I think this is kind of a 3-star review. The shoes are great. The price point is a little higher than I would like.